Okay, we are so excited to be talking with Lori Allen, Bridals by Lori, the host salon for Say Yes to the Dress Atlanta and Say Yes to the Dress Bridesmaids, which we are so excited about, coming next Friday, July 8th, premieres. And Lori, we're so excited for the new season of Say Yes to the Dress Atlanta, and what can you tell us about the new season, season 2?
Well, season 2, I think, is going to be a lot of fun. First off, we are more relaxed and we're even more ourselves. That's been my whole goal in all this experience, is to completely be myself and to completely say to customers what I would normally say. I mean, we're sassy here in the South, so, we just let it rip. And on the other hand, we have manners, I hope, and we try to have fun but not cross the border too much. But you're going to see Southern sass, Southern sophistication, and a lot of Southern drama this season.
All right. Well, we love Southern sass and Southern drama, so we're excited. And you're also premiering Say Yes to the Dress Bridesmaids, so tell us about this new edition of the show.
I think Say Yes to the Dress Bridesmaids was just really a natural evolution of Say Yes to the Dress, because if you want some drama, come down to my bridesmaid department. It is insane, it is crazy, and it always has been. And so when they're filming our bridal, they're like, boy, there's a lot going on downstairs. And I'm like, yeah, there is, because I'm back and forth between the floors all the time. And so they really got a chance to see what is happening in our bridesmaid department. Now, the reason this is so much more, I don't want to say it's more interesting, but it's a different take on buying dresses, because you've got, like, say, 10 to 14 people trying to decide on one piece of taffeta or satin. And it encompasses all kinds of emotions and feelings and body issues. And, oh, Lord, some days I just need 3 Tylenol instead of 2.
So you definitely would say that the working with bridesmaids over brides is definitely a little more challenging, huh?
It's much more challenging to work with bridesmaids as opposed to brides. With brides, you have the beautiful couture gowns, and they're excited and they want to be doing this, and they just, they come in with great joy. These bridesmaids, a lot of them don't want to be in the wedding, a lot of them don't like the groom, and some of them don't even like the bride. And they're in here and they don't want to spend the money. And it's just chaos sometimes.
And I hadn't thought about that some of them may not even like the bride, and I'm guessing that might come from the groom's sisters or something like that.
Sister of the groom is usually my hardest, most difficult customer. If we can please sister of the groom, we can please anybody. She's very difficult. Always has been.
That's great. So we have an audience full of brides getting ready to say yes to their own dress. What do you recommend, first steps, and what do they need to do before they even walk in to see you?
Well, before they come in, I always tell girls they need to do their homework. They need to get on the web, write some silhouettes that they like, buy magazines, really do some homework, and think about what they want to look like on their wedding day. And if they will do that before they enter the store, and then when they come in, if they will bring the pictures and have an idea of a silhouette in mind, and also come in with an open mind and let your consultant steer you. But if we put you together with one of our good consultants, I mean, the sky's the limit. We can really, really make you look wonderful. Another thing that's really important is to bring somebody with you that you trust and you trust their opinion. You don't have to bring everybody and all your relatives and your 6th cousin twice removed. Somebody that you really trust, bring them with you when you select. And the other final thing is to know that it is up to you. Come in here with a self-confident bride is more beautiful than any bride ever. So make your decision, be confident in your decision, and be self-confident yourself. There's nothing more empowering than self-confident women.
Absolutely, absolutely. We want those brides to be confident and feeling beautiful on their wedding day, for sure.
Absolutely. I mean, it's so important.
And how about with bridesmaids' gowns? What should the bride come in knowing and be ready for when they're looking at bridesmaids' gowns?
Well, with bridesmaids' gowns, there's two things. One is to take the budget into consideration, which is a normal factor, but they do need to think that over and discuss it before they enter the store, because I don't really like to have to get involved in all that, and my consultants don't either. It puts us in a very awkward position. The other thing is to take body sizes and shapes into consideration, but ultimately it is the bride's decision. She is the one that's going to be looking at these pictures 30, 40, 50 years from now. She's the one that has to love these bridesmaids dresses. The bridesmaids are the frame around the bride. That's what I always say. The bride is center focal point, there to be the frame around the bride. All that being said and done, the bridesmaids will probably get rid of this dress at the Goodwill or Salvation Army in 6 months after it's worn. The bride has the pictures forever.
Great point. Great point. So we always want to make sure that bride is happy.
Absolutely.
How about, what are some of your favorite designers and brands right now in your store that you're just loving?
Well, I love bridal, period, so that's a little bit more difficult for me to answer. But right now, I'm really loving Amsala for her classic and clean looks. Lazaro for his drama, beautiful, beautiful product, and really you get a lot of dress from Lazaro for the price. Ravini, Rita Veneris designs Ravini. I love her because she brings something new to the table every single market. You talk about somebody creative, it's Rita. And I love Judd Waddell because he takes a traditional gown, always, and gives it a new, innovative twist. So that's who I think's hot right now.
And what about for bridesmaids gowns? Who are you liking designers?
Bridesmaids gowns, this past time at market, I thought Lazaro's, again, were fabulous. He brought in like more jewel tone colors, and strawberry was a really big color this time. And really more like evening wear. They were fabulous. Jim Helm, of course, which is another division of that whole JLM group. They were beautiful. Waters and Waters makes a beautiful product, and they really do fit well. Very few complaints with fit on Waters and Waters because they're more Missy sized, and so it makes people happy in their head. Even if, so we don't have to say a 10, we can say a 6, whatever. That would make me happy in my head too.
That always makes me happy. I love those stores that start with a 1 when it's really a 12. I mean, that's phenomenal.
It doesn't matter. We're vain. Who cares? We admit it. Anyway, Waters has a beautiful product. I mean, there's a lot of really good bridesmaid dresses out there. You just got to get in there and you got to look for them. You got to search for them, and you got to have a really good consultant that can help you create your vision that you want to have on your wedding day.
Great. And any advice to the budding wedding gown designer? What do you wish they would keep in mind when they're designing?
Well, if you've got a new designer, which we're always scouring the market for new designers. I've been in this business for 31 years, so I look for people that bring something new to the table, because a lot of the things, I've been there, done that, got a postcard. I've seen it. It's been done. I want something new. But then on the flip side of it, I've got to be able to sell it. I'm a retailer. We've got to be able to sell it. It's got to appeal to my brides. It can't be so far out there that her mother's going to have a coronary. So they got to walk a fine line. It's like walking a tightrope. New product, innovative ideas, but sellable merchandise. And for a new designer, I'd say never give up on your dreams. Ever, ever, ever. If it's something you have a passion about, you will love what you do 30 years from now like I do.
That's great. Well, we're so excited. I thank you so much for talking with us. Say Yes to the Dress Atlanta and Say Yes to the Dress Bridesmaids, premiering next Friday, July 8th. At what time, Lori?
9 o'clock. We're showing 2 of the bridal shows at 9 o'clock, and then at 10 will be the first 2 shows of the bridesmaids. So
and that's on TLC.
On TLC. Mm-hmm.
And we love the posters in the background. Make sure you say hi to Monty for us.
Will do. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, Lori.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.